Alright, so around 6 months ago I went on a rant about how Minecraft Live was not that good and how I felt disappointed. But this time, I actually feel really satisfied, and here's why. Alright, so hi, and I'm Alex Mix, and in this video I literally explain why this Minecraft Live was not a waste of your time, and how they actually managed to add all nice things, and have managed to do a pretty good live. If this is the first video that you see of me, I really recommend liking and subscribing, because when I hit 5,000 subscribers, which I'm really close to, I place 5,000 cactuses on my survivor world, and I do that on stream. Alright, so if you want more streams, news and discussions, I really recommend liking and subscribing to my channel, because that helped me a lot. So let's start. Alright, so first of all, let's just bring criticizing Alex Mix for a while, and I want to say that I still don't like the fact that this is not live, but the fact that this is not live actually allows them to make the live maybe better, or make the pre-recorded footage a little better, so this is maybe a good thing, I don't know. Alright, so let's start flooding Minecraft with the good things, and the first good thing is that I actually did bring all these minis like Tiny Vu, Tiny Jens, Tiny Agnes, and this is actually pretty fun because we don't have mob votes anymore, so we actually thought that we were going to never see them again, but here they are, and I actually love this. Alright, so one of the negative things that they did here is that they didn't even say what they are going to do with the update numbers, which they said that they are working on, so we don't actually know if it's 1.22 or 1.21.6, hopefully not. Another good thing is that they didn't spend too much time on focusing on talking about the new update or the spring drop, which is now called Spring of Life. We got the date, and the key art is beautiful. It's like one of my favorite ones for now. Alright, so I don't know why I keep calling it Spring of Life. It's actually called Spring to Life, which is, yeah, much better, I guess. And here comes my favorite part of this live, and it's the animation. And if you know, this animation is made by Element Animation. It's these guys who made Villager News and all that, and they have been making animations for Mojang for a while now, and this one is just great. I actually love it so much. Like, it did actually end up showing all the things that they added in the spring drop, or the spring to life actually, but they didn't like push it out to us, and this animation was quite funny, so yeah, that's why I like it. Alright, so I gotta complain for a while, but the only thing that I didn't like was how the movie included music that would literally get copyrighted by Warner. And yeah, this is absolutely crazy. They are now taking down everything that has to do with the movie. Like, soon they are going to sue people who are named Steve. Like, what? Like, don't get me wrong, I like this movie, I like the trailers, but they don't need to copyright everything while this is shown at Minecraft Live, which they know will be streamed everywhere by many other YouTubers. Alright, and the event actually feels pretty solid, so I make videos of it, I maybe stream of it, but yeah, we'll actually see that. But I actually like it. The cape maybe isn't the best, but yeah, that's a still cool event. If I had to talk about the capes, I really don't like it, and I probably won't use it, but I need to see the Elytra variant, but this just doesn't look good. Like, they made it as ugly as possible. So the ones we got for Twitch or TikTok are actually pretty good, but this one, it's just not that good, and I don't like it. And now let's go to my favorite part of the stream, and it's probably the thing that I've been waiting for a long time, and it's vibrant visuals. It's not like people ask for this all the time, but this is so good and so nice. Like, believe me or not, but having something this in the game built in, and I'm saying not something that you have download, it's something that you have to just push a button and you actually have it in your game. When you download the game, you actually have it on every device, and that's why they actually killed off the weaker devices just for this. I think that this is a huge change. This is like the new textures that we got. This is another step at having a new Minecraft feature, because now we can only have shaders in Minecraft Vanilla too. You don't need to download anything, as I said before. You have it now normally in the game. I don't think that people realize how good this thing is. This will be absolutely game changing, or maybe not game changing because it doesn't change anything, it just changes how you see things, and I absolutely love this. And another thing that I really love is that the community also loves this, because when I first saw it, I thought like, yeah, this community is going to be inflamed, like people are going to be a bit angry about this, but people actually love this step forward, so hopefully this will be a huge step into Minecraft's future, and I will talk about it more when it comes out. Alright, so let's go to the start of the show, which is the new ghast, and this is absolutely nice because they didn't add a new mob, they actually just upgraded an old one, so it didn't take too much effort to actually make, which is great. Updating the nether seems also like a pretty nice choice because yeah, drops are now for a year, so they could also upgrade the nether and maybe even the end at some point. So this is absolutely really cool and I love it. Alright, the only bad thing that I see here is that we have a feature that could really be useful in this, and it's archaeology. Like, there are bones there, you can literally dig it up from soul sand. But they just went a little boring route and just placed the new block. So this is a little boring because updating archaeology will make it pretty much more useful, because right now archaeology is only for decorational purposes, but if they added it, it would also be for a new purpose, which is actually great. This is actually what a sniffer should have been. It's useful and it's nice, it has faces, and it is purely decorational, and this is why I actually like it. You can choose to make it decorational without it hatching, you just don't need to put it in water. You can also make it into a normal friendly mob at the first phase, and of course the snowball feature is also nice. You don't actually need to do too much, and one of the nicer thing is that it actually adds some lore to the ghast, because now we finally know that the ghast is actually a pretty kind mob, and it's just turned bad because of the nether, because of the evil piglins or maybe something like that. So we actually know a little more lore about this, and this is also pretty lovely. Alright, so this is cool because it shows that with the power of drops we could actually jump from team to team. So as you can see, we got a spring drop which is almost done here, and it's about all nature and things. And now we got a literal flying mob. But wait, I'm not finished talking about the flying mob. Alright, so the happy ghast is also a pretty cool idea because yeah, it works perfectly. The textures may be a little weird, but they will probably fix the ghast texture too. And it's so cool. Alright, so I gotta complain about one thing, and it's kinda the saddle or the glass that you have. It kinda looks like a bedrock add-on, because I've seen add-ons that actually have pretty similar textures, but it's maybe because the texture is so big and it kinda doesn't suit ghasts, but it will probably seem normal after a while. But this is still one thing that I needed to point out. Adding colors to ghasts, or actually the ghast saddles, is also pretty cool. And being able to be 4 players at a time is also great. And probably the best thing that makes this ghast actually useful is that you can stand on it. So imagine building a floating island or something, and you just fly on this new ghast and you just build. You can stand on it because it will be like a solid block. You don't need to crouch, you can just stand on it, the ghast will stay in the air, and it will just be like that. The funny thing is that they are just making scaffolding more and more useless each time, so yeah. And also this explains the death screen thing, which was someone falling from a scaffolding and dropping the new crafting for the ghast saddle. And as you can see, it meant that the scaffoldings will be more useless, or yeah, less useful, and that was the crafting for the new ghast saddle, which we probably kind of knew about before. Alright, so for now this drop feels a little solid. It's maybe not the best, but it's cool. The only thing that I worry about is that the entire summer is going to be empty if they only add this, and if they go the same route that they did with the Pale Garden, which is that they will add one thing and then they will do another wave next month, and then we'll get nothing for some months, and that would be a little boring, but okay. And I love that the community is also hyped for the new ghast. I thought that more people would be mad, but people actually love this. And I love this too. The more I look at it, the more useful it will be. So make sure to tune in my streams. I'll try to make daily streams, but I'm sick at this moment. And also, I'm just saying that the Dig Deep is also a pretty nice show. It shows all the new features, but I didn't watch it because I was busy making my video. Alright, so I also hope that you have subscribed. And saying this, I gotta say that this Minecraft Live was not a waste of your time. It was around 1 hour long, and if you don't include the after show, it will only be 25 minutes long, which is really short, and it just was straight on point. They said what they were going to add, they said what they were planning, they said something about behind the scenes, and they told us all about the news from Minecraft universe, everything that we need, and then it was the end. Goodbye. Alright, so I do hope that the new Minecraft dropped are a new era for Minecraft, and hopefully you will be there for the next Minecraft Live in 6 months. So see you in September, or see you on my channel later on, but yeah, next Minecraft Live is probably in September, so bye.